Hello everyone, welcome to this series on cultural studies. And in this video, we are going to discuss the term Annales historiens. Introduction. The journal Annales d'Histoire Sociale et Économique was founded in 1929 by Lucien Febvre and Marc Bloch, professors of history at the University of Strasbourg. Their goal was to revitalize the study of history, moving it away from the narrow confines of political and diplomatic history, which had become trivialized at the Sorbonne, towards a more dynamic and structural study of social and economic history. This video explores the origins, evolution, and impact of Annales school of historiography, highlighting the contributions of its founders and successors. Origins and founding principles. The Annales school emerged in response to the perceived stagnation and trivialization of historical studies at Sorbonne. Febvre and Bloch sought to transform history into a more comprehensive and interdisciplinary field, incorporating social, economic, and cultural dimensions. Their approach was influenced by methodologies of other social sciences, including sociology, anthropology, and geography. The founding of the journal marked a significant departure from traditional historical methods, emphasizing long-term social structures over short-term political events. Contributions of Lucien Febvre and Marc Bloch. Lucien Febvre and Marc Bloch were pivotal in establishing the intellectual foundations of the Annales school. Febvre, known for his work on the history of ideas and mentalities, emphasized the importance of understanding the cultural and psychological factors that shape historical events. Bloch, a medieval historian, focused on the comparative method and the importance of understanding historical phenomena in their broader social and economic contexts. Together, they championed a holistic approach to history that sought to uncover the underlying structures and processes shaping human societies. Evolution and expansion. During the 1930s, both Febvre and Bloch moved to Paris, with Febvre taking a position at Collège de France and Bloch at Sorbonne. Their move to Paris helped solidify the influence of the Annales school. During the 1939-1945 war, Febvre worked for the resistance while Bloch, tragically, was executed by Germans. Despite the occupation of France, Febvre continued to work on the journal. After the war, the journal was renamed Annales Économies Sociétés Civilisations, reflecting its broader and more specific focus. Fernand Braudel and the Annales School. Fernand Braudel succeeded Febvre as the editorial director of the Annales Journal in 1957. Braudel's work epitomizes the Annales School's approach, particularly through his concept of longue durée, the idea that long-term social, economic, and environmental factors shape historical events more profoundly than short-term political occurrences. Braudel's magnum opus, The Mediterranean and the Mediterranean World in the Age of Philip II, is a landmark study that exemplifies this approach, analyzing the interplay of geography, economy, and society over centuries. Criticisms and legacy. The Annales school was not without its critics. J. H. Hexter, for example, provided a notably sarcastic yet informative critique of Braudel and the Annales historians in 1979. Hexter's criticisms centered on what he perceived as the overly deterministic nature of the Annales approach and its neglect of individual agency and political events. Despite such criticism, the Annales school has had a profound and lasting impact on historiography, encouraging historians to adopt interdisciplinary methods and to consider broader social and economic contexts in their analyses. Conclusion: the Annales school, through the pioneering work of Lucien Febvre, Marc Bloch, and Fernand Braudel, revolutionized the study of history. By shifting the focus from narrow political narratives to comprehensive analysis of social, economic, and cultural structures, the Annales historians have provided a richer and more nuanced understanding of the past. Their legacy continues to influence contemporary historiography, underscoring the importance of interdisciplinary approaches and the value of examining long-term historical processes. So this was the discussion on Annales historians. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other term. Until then, goodbye and thank you.